All right, the market is closed 4:39 Eastern Time, USA. The big gainer today, Life. I remember this stock going back. Look at the daily chart right here. I used to trade this back in 2019, 2018. It did a reverse split, I believe, somewhere back here. Yeah, 2019. And I think I lost on this. And it was a lesson when I was first learning penny stocks. I had no idea like what pump stocks are or certain how they move exactly. And this was one that really caught me. So let's take a look at this stock deeper. Life is Tire Pharma Incorporated, Healthcare Biotech. Institutions own 49%. It's pretty good. 13.7 million float. FinViz, 93 million market cap. Laidlaw initiated May 10th to a buy 18. May 10th, 2021. Now, the big news today, why this popped. Again, when you have low float, a biotech, excuse me, and when these stocks move, the supply is very small and the demand is strong. So supply and demand, you have these little floats, like a million float, even maybe like 500,000, and everyone wants to pile in it. It shoots the stock up. So that's why these run so much. Tire Pharma announces positive data from phase 1B, 2A clinical trial demonstrating consistent dose response for ATYR 1923 in pulmonary sarcoidosis. Trial met primary endpoint, well tolerated, safe. A lot of news. I'm just reading down here. So, that was big news on that. And traders like that. Traders jumped in on. News came out 7:30 a.m. What else did I have here? August 23rd are options traders betting on big move in Tire Pharma Life. Yeah, I guess they were right. August 23rd, they held, and that was a strong move. Now, it's a clinical stage bio company, engages in discovery and development of medicines based on novel immunological pathways in the United States. The lead candidates, the ATYR 1923 of NRP2 treatment, inflammatory lung diseases. They have another product, phase 1B2 multiple center clinical trial, pulmonary sarcoidosis. That was probably that one. ATYR 2810. And they have an ATYR 1923. So they have a few things, in the pipeline they're working on, not just one drug or, like a one-trick pony. So that's always good when a bio, healthcare, clinical stage has more than one drug or something like that. So, excuse me. Let's take a look at the chart here. Now, daily chart, going back here, where was the split? Was it right here? That was in pretty much July 1st, 2019, looks like. It had this big move up to 90, but the split, was lower than that. And once this dropped, look at this. Dropped and dropped. Got in this like channel for about 2 years. He had a move up here. This was like 19 and 10, then bottomed and went sideways. So, it's a sideways channel for a long time. Now, you notice this bottom here in March, the lows, they get higher. See this here, 1, 2, 3, that touched it, and then we're continually moving slowly higher. It took like over a year plus, almost 2 years. And then people were holding this, maybe they were thinking the drug's going to pass or something positive, and it really took off today. 114 million in volume. And look at this candle. It's just a big, massive candle. From the 5-minute, you can see right here, this little channel back and forth pre-market. And then over 6, it's a great long. Your stop's probably 550, depending how your space. Like, it's a little too tight for me with these candles. So, keep it at 50 cents. Look at that. Perfect. Went up. Salvation went up. Kept going. No real big drop through. And you're holding after hours. So this is a great run. Let's take a look at the weekly. Now, the weekly, this stock's been around since 2015. So it's been around about 6 years now. Yeah, the big run up, it wasn't 350. That's because of the reverse split here. It it was lower, but whatever it was, it was high, then it kept going lower. Did have a bounce here in, what year was this? 2017, in a nice run. And then there was the drop, the big drop down. And you can see it right here. Now you can see the 20 EMA, 13 EMA wrapping underneath. That's the biggest volume you'll see on the weekly. Now look at the monthly here. This is telling me this is why I think this stock's going much higher. You have a move up like this, big bottom. Your EMAs are coming into play. Eventually, they're forming on the monthly. You had a very negative move here. So the 20 EMA, 13 EMA, that's why these moves right here, you never get over. You reverse. You need the 13 over to 20 EMA. This one sideways. But look at this. What do you notice here? Tightening, tightening. And it really squeezed here on the monthly. This very tight little move here. And this is moving. Now, you had nothing in front of this really. You might have 15, 20, up to where you see a little bit of congestion, 30. So I think this is moving much higher. I don't know, right away or, not going to go straight up, but I'm saying consolidation, longer term, this is going to go higher. And what do you notice on stochastics? Look at this ever since right here on September. Look at the low. Right here, higher, 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 higher. Every low has got higher on stochastics to the long side. So this is moving up. This is telling me this is a big move down, sideways. Look at the consolidation. You see the 2013 EMA again? Look how tight that is. Look at it right here. And, it's almost as the 13's going to cross over. That's extremely bullish for a monthly chart. You haven't seen this candle at all going back over 2 years, and that volume you haven't seen. So, I think this is going much higher. You're going to have 15, 20. I say we can get anywhere 30. Can we get 50 plus? I don't know. Who knows? You never know with these stocks, but I think we're going higher. Look at the chart in here. It tells me we're going higher. Stochastics, and this is straight up. This is very bullish. Unless something happens, a drug fails, anything can happen. But we're in a trajectory now. We're going up. After a long basing, this was 2018, really end of 2018, 19, 20. You see this base, and now we're going up. Look at the space between the 13, 20 EMA. You want the 13 EMA, the pink above the white. Very tight here in the monthly. And it's almost like a squeeze, like a rainstorm. It's just going to squeeze out, and this one's going to go up like a thunderstorm. It's going to let it all out. All these years of probably shorts holding, and this is, going to go much higher, I believe. So, this is a long move. This is like over really a 6-year move ever since this started, then the reverse split. And now you're going to have a big move up, I think. Let's see the quarterly. You can see this. The quarterly still in a negative. So even a quarterly, it might touch 15, then you have 30 in between there. And look at this little move on the quarterly trying to go up. Yearly, it's too far away. So I think big things are ahead for this now. These little penny stocks, they move. You might get 1, 2, 3, 4 days. You don't know. Is this going to come back? Put in a big candle? You don't know for sure. Sometimes you can get a good read. It's hard to say. But see, as this goes up, I wouldn't want this really to go that far down, maybe 850 on the daily chart. Let's look at it right here. I mean, you have a wick at 550. If this goes all the way below that, it's a total disaster. You don't want that. Could be an inside day. You've seen this, like a red candle come in with lower volume. That's possible. So, if you're holding from down here, I think you're all right. I don't think this is just going to slam down hard. So a lot of traders are going to watch this tomorrow. We'll see if this really explodes tomorrow. We'll see what happens. The longer term, I still like this long. Looking at this monthly again, you have a big wrap coming. I like this long. This could take months again. This could start grinding for another year slowly. You don't know. But I like the potential long if you're looking at this. So keep a watch tomorrow. This is a big move, big news, biggest volume ever. And we'll see. And put the retracement level back to this last peak. This last major peak was 90 with the reverse split. So, you're way below your 23 point fibs, which is at about 23. So that's it. So we'll keep an eye on this. This is a big move for longs. They've been probably holding. A lot of people probably held long. If you play these, you're just holding for a big move or longer term news on these drugs and they pop. So this is looking good. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Game and Trade Alerts on YouTube. Smash the like button, leave comments, and check out links below. That's it. Peace.